fair asking price.
Come on, kids,
the
hurry up.
agents at Landmark Realty of Godfrey would love to help you with a free, accurate
All
market analysis. Why choose Landmark Realty of Godfrey? The agents at Landmark Realty of Godfrey are some of the most experienced and respected agents in real estate, and most of their sales and listings come from satisfied customers. Visit GodfreyLandmark.com or call 466-1513. List with the leaders, Landmark Realty of Godfrey.
Frosty,
I put
freezy,
it over there
wonderful,
under your...
icy, nicey, cool, tasty,
Oh, next one over, I put it under one of the headsets or whatever.
I love you, Frosty, sing
Is it over
how
there?
you make me swoon. Life is sweet and so complete when you are on my spoon. Hey, were you filming me?
Yep, give me a bite and I won't toast it.
Toast it then. Get your own. Nothing is better than some cold, creamy, frozen treats from Bethalto Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. Come get a Blizzard today, across from the airport on 140.
Does your computer or cell phone run as fast as it could? In today's day and age, most people don't realize that some form of malware or virus is on their electronic device.
Gonna keep rolling.
Don't let your...
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Calc Institute of Technology, your future, your success. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends. Trust Family Auto Sales, now offering repair service across from the Bethalto Airport under the water tower. Moore's Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we
are set for action. The officials blow the whistles. Chandler Powell looks to his left, looks to his right. And whenever he decides to step into it, we'll be underway. He does, and we are. And it's going to be John Blatchford picking it up at his own 15 out across the 20 to the 30. Big hole to midfield. Blatchford needs a block, and the Eagles finally catch him from behind down at the Eagle 36-yard line. And somebody, I think that was the kicker, Powell, that fended off a block and got a shoulder into Blatchford. Otherwise, John Blatchford was going to be gone, but as it is, he takes it from his own 15 all the way down to the Eagle 37.
Yeah, great return. I started to almost think, well, they're not going to get shut out this year, but a great return by Blatchford all the way out. And Powell, not your average-sized kicker. He's a big kid for a kicker, and he makes the tackle.
So Caleb Ware operates from the pistol formation with Swingler to his right. They put a man in motion to the left side, and Ware keeps it himself, counters back the other way, takes it to the line.
Scrimmage and no further, no gain on the play for the Explorer quarterback.
Yeah, not much there. They sent Gregory in motion that time, and Ware just kept it, a called quarterback run, and good job by the CM Eagle defense to snuff that one out.
2nd down and 10 for the Explorers.
Austin Eaton on the tackle for the Eagles.
Again, the Explorers without De'Avion Peebles tonight. Their leading rusher from a year ago, but Swingler, no slouch in that department. Here's Trayvon Swingler looking for some running room to the right side inside the 35. Stays on his feet, still has those legs churning. A big scrum, and they'll give him forward progress all the way down to the 30-yard line. And then well after the whistle, the Eagles ride Swingler all the way back to the 40. They did give it to Swingler, didn't they, or did Ware follow him?
No, I think it was Swingler.
It was Swingler, and a gain of 7, 3rd and a long 3 for the Explorers.
Caden Farrell, the first man there for the Eagles, but it was a group effort to bring him down as Swingler, as you said, kept the legs churning.
Just outside the 30 for the Explorers, the first 3rd down attempt of the night. Spread formation for the Explorers. They give to Swingler right up the middle. 1st down yards, breaks a tackle, and then trips over the 20-yard line down to the 16, and a 1st down for the Explorers. They'll say his knee hit down at the 18, a gain of 12, and I thought he was gone.
Well, just power football that time for the Explorers, right up the gut, and you're right, a step away from the end zone. He just tripped over. He got tripped up a little bit. It looked like he was going to stay on his feet and then tripped again. But as it is, a nice 1st down run.
1st and 10 Explorers, spread formation. Now they go unbalanced to the right side. Only one lineman to the left of the center. And the direct snap to Swingler, and he tries to cut it up inside, and there's nothing doing there as the Eagle defensive front was Johnny on the spot to hold Swingler for no gain.
I heard Coach Angleton in the pregame show talk about football's a simple game, sometimes complicated by coaches. That might have been a case of that right there, where you're having some success running Swingler up the middle. They try to go unbalanced and get a little bit tricky, and no gain on the play.
I suspect that play is designed to go wide, but Swingler thought he saw something, tried to cut it up, and whatever hole was there filled up. Now a pass over the middle is complete to Blatchford inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line and close to a first down on the slant. John Blatchford, the wide receiver, running over the middle, and I think he's got a first down, a gain of 11 on the completion. First and goal, Explorers.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains there, and a nice little route by Blatchford. Just kind of sits down and finds himself open, makes the catch, and a first down. Good throw by Ware on the money for his first pass attempt.
First and goal, Explorers at the 7 of the Eagles. A man in motion to the left side. And here is the give to Swingler, trying to sweep to the left side. Swingler turns the corner inside to 5, down to about the 2, maybe the 1. We'll wait for the spot, and the Explorers got a nice push out there to the left. And they'll put it down at the 1. A gain of 6 on that carry for Trayvon Swingler.
A good tough run that time by Swingler, really finishing the run so far tonight. It takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Swingler 4 carries for 25 yards. 2 first downs on this drive after the big kickoff return by John Blatchford. Early first quarter action. We're scoreless. Spread formation on 2nd and goal at the 1. And here is the give to Swingler. Up the middle he goes. He's in for the touchdown. Trayvon Swingler. A 1-yard touchdown run, and Marquette breaks on top.
Well, nothing complicated about that. Just right up the middle. Swingler again takes it in from about a yard out and puts the Explorers on the board. So they will not get shut out this year as they jump on top early, take the opening kickoff. A nice kickoff return from Blatchford. He returns it all the way out to the 36 of the Eagles, and then Marquette drives it 36 yards for the touchdown, mostly damage done by Swingler.
And now the extra point attempt by Blatchford is through a line drive. They just barely made it through. I think that was Blatchford, wasn't it?
It was, yep.
And so it wasn't pretty, but it was through. And with 8:17 remaining in the first quarter, the score, Marquette 7, Civic Memorial nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Did you know I can be 2 places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally.
Alex Glover on the return for the Eagles, fields a line drive kick off the toe of John Blatchford at his own 15 and takes it right up the gut out to the 30-yard line. So the Eagles will start 1st and 10 right there. I guess they'll put it down, yes, right on the 30-yard line. And so the Eagle offense, with their only returning starter on offense, well, no, actually they've got 3 returning starters on offense, including their quarterback Braden Pierce, who's now a senior, and he will lead the effort here as the Eagles find themselves trailing early. 1st and 10 from their own 30, double wing formation, man in motion to the left side, and Pierce rolls to his left. He's going to run with it. He crosses the 30 and takes it out to the 32-yard line, where he is turned head over heels after a gain of just 2 on the carry.
I think Blatchford on the tackle again. He's been all over the place.
2nd down, and, well, they put it almost out at the 33, so we'll call it a gain of 3 and 2nd and a long 7 for Civic Memorial. A wing to the right, and here is the give to Glover. Dances in the backfield, and he is buried by the Explorer defense. And a loss on the play. Let's see how much forward progress they give him. Jack Parker was the first man there. A loss of 3, and it brings about 3rd and 10.
And not the situation the CM offense wants to be in. Coach Parmentier wants to run the football, get in short 3rd down situations, and now 3rd and long, not their forte, and they face a 3rd and 10 here.
And the Eagles come to the line. Double wing formation. Pierce under center, puts a man in motion to the right side, and now whistles and flags with the snap, and that's probably not good news for the Eagles unless the Explorers lined up in the neutral zone. Let's see. Offside. Who? Civic Memorial.
That was the longest
pause. The referee
ever.
knew it was offside. He just didn't know who it was against. He finally nodded to the line judge. The line judge, the offense. So the first penalty of the night goes against the Eagles and makes the 3rd down attempt even more difficult. Now 3rd and 15 CM from just inside their own 25-yard line. Eli Jones split wide to the right side. He's a big wide receiver, and Pierce drops the throw, and he is thumped as the Explorers got in. Pierce couldn't even set up, and Cameron Gray was right there to sack him. All the way back inside the 15. They'll put it down at the 13-yard line, and a great series for the Marquette defense.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start if you're the Explorers. You get a fantastic kickoff return from Blatchford to start the game, drive it down 36 yards and score a touchdown, and now a dominating defensive possession puts the Eagles all the way back in 4th and 27, and they'll obviously have to punt it away here, and Marquette should get great field position.
An 11-yard loss on the sack, and the Eagles get the kick away. It's a high short kick, and the Explorers will let it hit and watch it bound across midfield, and the Eagles down it at the Explorer 49-yard line. So Marquette, which started its first drive at the Eagle 36-yard line, will now start, and they put the football down right smack dab on the midfield stripe at the 50-yard line. And so the Explorers have had the better of it here in the early going, leading 7-0 and getting a 3-and-out against CM. Marquette sends 2 receivers wide left, 2 more wide right. Swingler in the backfield with quarterback Caleb Ware. They put a man in motion to the left side and hand it to Swingler, and he's going to sweep the left side. That's not Swingler, that's Gregory, I think. So he spells Swingler in the backfield because Swingler does go both ways, and Aaron Gregory with his first carry of the night and picks up 5 yards down to the Eagle 45-yard line.
Yeah, great job by the Marquette offensive line so far. They've gotten a great push against that CM defensive line, and the Explorer running backs have had quite a bit of room to run.
Big Ralph Williams out there in the left tackle. And now the Explorers come in tight and run out of that single wing formation with the wing to the right side. Direct snap to Swingler. Swingler trying to sweep the right side, and they couldn't get a seal on the edge. Swingler got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
And now it sets up a really big 3rd down play for the CM defense. Down 7 already. The Explorers with the ball in your territory. They've got to have a stop here.
The clock rolling with 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Marquette with the early 7-0 lead. And the Explorers taking some time to get the play in, and they're going to have to hurry things up or burn a timeout. No play clock here at Public School Stadium. Now Ware gets the team set. And the snap goes off his hands, and the Eagles cover it at their own 48-yard line. So Marquette looked out of sync the entire way, getting the play in, getting out of the huddle, getting lined up, and then the snap came out, hit Ware in the hands, went to the ground, and the Eagles were able to recover it.
I don't think Ware was ready for the snap. Dominic Torres recovers for the Eagles, and that's just what the doctor ordered for that CM defense. They get a turnover, and now they have good field position with the football at their own 48, and I'm sure if Marquette had it to do over again, they'd go ahead and burn that timeout.
Mm-hmm. The first turnover of the evening, and the Eagles trailing 7-0. Now, as Nick said, start in good field position. They send receivers left and right, double wing formation. Braden Pierce under center. takes the snap, drops to throw. 3-step drop, lets it go down the middle, and that is broken up. What a brilliant defensive play by an Explorer defender, and was that, I'm not sure who that was, 30, Cameron Rainey, I think. Was it 33?
I think it was 33, and
the receiver had a step on him, and Rainey left his feet and made a diving block of the pass attempt.
Coach Parmentier wasn't happy on the sidelines because he had a receiver on the far sideline that had maybe 2 steps on his man, and Pierce never looked that way, settled for the shorter throw, and it falls incomplete and fortunate to get the football back.
Well, it was just a 3-step drop, too, so probably the primary receiver was the short man, you would think. Now a man in motion to the left side, and they run a counter, and the Explorers stuff it right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play as they gave the football to Alex Glover, and he might have gained a yard, but no more.
Well, there certainly doesn't appear to be explosive speed on the CM side. So they're going to have to get some push on that offensive line, and so far they have not done that.
The Explorer defense distinguished itself last year. They've plugged in some younger players to take the place of those that graduated, but so far they haven't missed a beat. Now Rainey rolls to his right, looking downfield. He's got a man, underthrows him, and it is broken up, incomplete. Actually almost a lucky breakup there for the Explorers. And I'm not sure who that was. I'm not sure who number 1 is. But the Eagles had a man open down at about the 30-yard line, and the defender coming back with his back to the line of scrimmage, the ball hit him in the helmet because the pass was a little bit underthrown.
Pass was a little underthrown, and you're right, we don't have a freshman for the Explorers knocking
Morgan,
that one away.
A freshman, Javion Morgan, a freshman, out there playing in the first quarter of the first game. Now the Explorers fumble the punt, and they're able to cover it at their own 15-yard line. I think that was, I'm not sure who fell on it, maybe 52. But one of the linemen came back, and if it was 52, it was Jaron Ehlers. But the deep man for Marquette was Swingler, and he didn't field it cleanly. And one of the linemen peeling back to block came back and covered it, or the Explorers might have had their second turnover. So now Marquette starts deep in their own territory, 1st and 10 from their own 15. With 3:09 remaining here in the first quarter, Marquette leads 7-0. Here's the give to Swingler, a loser tackler in the backfield. Takes it out across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. They're going to say his knee went down at the 16, so a gain of just a yard for Swingler on that carry.
I fell forward to get that yard, but as you said, they mark it back a little bit. And a little sloppy for both teams, and as to be expected in week 1. Fumble for the Explorers, a couple fumbles, and fortunate to get that one back.
Caleb wearing the pistol, takes a snap, 3-step drop, out to his left. He's looking for Morgan, the freshman. He went up and was separated from the ball. A big hit by the Eagles, number 3, and Noah Turbyfill.
A little welcome for the freshman there, as he looks like he's okay walking off the field. Got the wind knocked out of him, but a big hit by Turbyfill knocks it away, and now sets up a 3rd down situation for the Explorers.
Morgan was the wide out to the left, and he was running a slant. The throw was a little bit high. He went up to get it, got his hands on it, looked like he was going to bring it down, and then Turbyfill just came and laid him out and separated him from the ball. So now 3rd and 9, Explorers, and whistles and flags prior to the snap. And we'll see what this is all about. Offside Marquette. Well, they hadn't even set, so I guess somebody walked across the line of scrimmage as they were getting ready to set up. So
I think it was right in front of the official. I think it might have been 33 Cameron Rainey, who was the wide out on the near side here.
So the first penalty against the Explorers, each team has been penalized once for 5 yards, and now 3rd and 14 Marquette from their own 11-yard line. And they run the option to the left side and pitch it back to Swingler. Swingler out across the 20 to the 25. 1st down yardage, fighting for more out across the 27-yard line before they throw him back. And a big run there by Trayvon Swingler. He needed 14 and got 15.
A great play call They caught CM in a blitz. They came after the quarterback that time, and when Swingler got the toss, he had some room, and then he did the rest to get the yardage necessary for the first down. So a good play call that time as CM was looking past, and Marquette crossed him up a little bit.
They ran the option to the left, and Ware pitched it to Swingler, who cut it back and picked up 15 yards. Now here's the give to Gregory right up the middle. Gregory finds a hole, breaks a tackle. First down yardage out across the 35 to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that carry for Aaron Gregory.
Strong, powerful run that time by Gregory as he broke several tackles and just drives ahead for the first down.
Well, they give him the 39, so it was actually a 12-yard pickup. Gregory 2 carries for 17 yards. The 4th first down here in the first quarter for the Explorers as the clock rolls with 1:40 remaining. Marquette leading at 7-0. They send 2 receivers to each side of the field. Ware in the backfield, puts a man in motion to the right side. Ware takes the snap, hands it to Gregory. He's hit, breaks a tackle. He's a strong runner, turns it upfield, crosses the 40, and takes it out just beyond the 41-yard line. He turned what looked like was going to be about a 4-yard loss into a 2-yard gain.
But Chandler Powell had him dead to rights in the backfield. And Gregory broke that tackle and turns it into something positive. Nice run.
Gregory, a senior, 5'10", 170. And he appears to have a low center of gravity. And he doesn't go down just because you bang into him. You got to wrap him up and take him down. 2nd down and 8, Explorers from their own 41-yard line. Ware in the pistol with 2 receivers to each side of the field. Gregory in the backfield with him. Long count, the give to Gregory right up the middle, looking for a hole. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps the legs churning, and picks up a couple out to the 43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Explorers, who won't have to run another play in this quarter if they don't want to. And it's been a good quarter for Marquette.
Yeah.
As they lead it 7-0, and they will. They'll let the final 15 seconds burn off this first quarter clock. And the first quarter is in the books. The score, the Marquette Explorers 7, the Civic Memorial Eagles nothing. Back with more from Public School Stadium in Alton. In just a moment, you're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
For more information.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and
Eagles have another one next Friday night down in Wood River. Is that in Wood River or Bethel?
It is in Wood River, I believe, yes.
Down at Memorial Stadium. Now whistles and flags prior to the snap. And we have illegal substitution for the Explorers. How can they had 12 guys out there? That's following the quarter break, and they send the offense out onto the field, and they had 12 guys lined up. So somebody on the sidelines next time will count how many guys go out there. So now 3rd and 10 Marquette from their own 39-yard line. They send a man in motion to the right side, and then they jump before the snap.
Going to go backwards again as Marquette, several players jumping. So somebody had the snap count wrong.
Usually that tells you the center had the snap.
Right,
If everybody goes and the ball doesn't come back, it's
right.
kind of easy to figure out who messed that one up. Now, Marquette gets a sideline warning because
Scootback.
There's a, what is that, 2 yards? There's a line 2 yards off the sideline, and everybody's supposed to be behind that. And that gives the side judge a lane to run in. So that's not a penalty, it's just a warning. So a slow start to the second quarter. 2 consecutive penalties against Marquette. What was going to be 3rd and 5 is now 3rd and 15 from their own 34-yard line. Now Ware sets the team. 2 receivers to each side of the field. Ware back to throw. Looking deep down the right side for Blatchford. He's got him at the 35, at the 30. He makes a move. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Explorers. Caleb Ware to John Blatchford. And what an adjustment Blatchford made to catch that one. Then made a move to elude a defender and went all the way. 66 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, Ware actually fumbled the snap. Didn't ever hit the ground, but he juggled the snap, I should say. Then throws it up for Blatchford. As you said, Blatchford makes a great adjustment on the football and then does the rest, breaking a tackle, making a nice move and going into the end zone for a big, big play. That was 3rd and 18 for the Explorers, and they get a touchdown out of it.
66 yards. Is that what I said? Yeah, from the 34, that's 66. And now the extra point attempt. This time Blatchford will hold. And the kick is up high, long, and good. The kicker there was Riley Veloff. And the Explorer lead is increased to 14-0. 11:46 remaining in the second quarter. And the Explorers with the 2-touchdown lead. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Service in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered. Moore's Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Moore's Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
Veloff kicks it away for the Explorers, and the Eagles with the return out across the 25 to about the 29-yard line. On the return for CM was, I think that was number 13, Austin Eaton. And so the Eagles now trailing 14-0, start 1st and 10 from their own 29. And I'll tell you what, it's been decades since Marquette has led CM by 14 points.
Yeah,
decades.
Not much going right for the Eagles right now. And on offense, they've gotten absolutely nothing done. I don't believe they have a first down. And they have struggled mightily, both sides of the football, really, and aided by a few Marquette turnovers. This could be worse, actually.
Now Pierce operates from the pistol formation, pass over the middle, complete. He's got his man Tristan Frank, and a gain of about 5 on the play as they ran a slant. And from that pistol formation, Pierce will put it on the money, and Alex Glover made the catch. Alex Glover on the reception, 2nd and 5, Eagles. Pierce now 1 for 2 for 5 yards.
Well, they want to run the ball, trying to loosen up the Marquette defense a little bit by a first down pass, and a good positive play on first down for the Eagles.
Eagles 2nd and 5 from their own 34-yard line. The pitch back, and here's Eaton trying to sweep the left side. First down yardage and then some as he powers his way all the way out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 10 on that carry for Austin Eaton.
Yeah, Eaton had a head of steam that time, got the toss, and going around the left side of that Eagle offensive line and picks up the first down for the Eagles.
That's the first down of the night for CM. The Explorers have put up 6 first downs and 2 touchdowns. Marquette leading it 14-0. And the Eagles on the move now from their own 45-yard line. Early second quarter action here on 94-3, the Big Z. Receivers left and right, double wing formation. Pierce under center now, takes the snap, and they run a counter and give it right up the middle on the carry. It's Tristan Frank, the fullback, and Frank crosses midfield and takes it to the Explorer 48-yard line. A gain of 7 on that carry.
Good first down carry.
Very good first down play.
Anytime you can pick up 7 yards, you're always happy on first down, and much better looking, much crisper looking Eagle offense on this drive.
Pierce faked the pitch out and then gave it on the counter to the fullback, and he found running room against the grain. 2nd and 3, CM at the Explorer 48-yard line. Double wing formation. Pierce under center, turns, gives it again. Same man, Tristan Frank, the fullback, and Frank picks up 2. It's going to be 3rd and 1 Eagles as they ran the dive play right up the middle.
Might see something similar here on 3rd down, maybe even a quarterback sneak on 3rd and a yard. Try to keep this drive going, and then you would think, barring a negative play here, no doubt 2-down territory if they would not get it here.
9.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Marquette leading 14-0. 3rd and 1 Eagles at the Marquette 46. They put a man in motion to the right side and pitch it to him. Trying to sweep the right side is Glover, and the Explorers sniff it out and throw him for a loss. What a defensive play there, and that was Jack Parker who came up and made the hit and threw Glover for a loss of 2 back to the 48-yard line. And now it's 4th and 3 Eagles.
That makes the decision a little tougher, but it looks like Coach Parmentier is going to leave the offense on the field on 4th and 3, but you sure would have liked to have gotten the first down there, of course, on 3rd and very short. Now you've got a tough decision to make.
Formation strong to the left. They put a man in motion to the left and pitch it back to him. That's Eaton. Eaton has first down yardage, dragging tacklers with him inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line, and a big run there by Austin Eaton and a pickup of 11, depending upon where they put it down. They too put it at the 37, and a big first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, that was huge to keep that drive going. A gutsy call, a toss play, a pitch, and a nice run by Eaton to pick up that first down, and a good job by the Eagle offensive line to make a hole for him.
The Big Z's Mark Ellebrock here observing the game.
He is, I see him.
Holding court down here in the
right. What'd you think of the show this morning? I think it looked like what he was asking.
1st and 10 Eagles, quick pass out to the right side. He's got Eli Jones. Down the right sideline he goes. 15-10 and caught from behind at the 5-yard line. Jones is a big man, and he just took it away from a defender and turned up the sideline, and a gain of 32 yards down to the 4-yard line. A pickup of 33 yards on that completion.
Yeah, the defender went for the ball, and once he missed it, it was clear sailing, and the nice catch and nice throw and catch that time. Eli Jones down the sideline. I think Caleb Ware is actually the one that made the tackle for the Explorers.
1st and goal Eagles at the Marquette 4-yard line. So this could be quite an answer for Civic Memorial after falling behind 14-0 and not having picked up a first down through the entire first quarter. They come out here and they've put together a drive. This drive started at their own 30-yard line. So they need to tack on 4 more yards to make it a 70-yard touchdown drive.
And boy, did they ever need it. I mean, this was a dark situation for the Eagles, down 14-0 and just really being dominated. And they hadn't done anything on offense until this drive. Their first down of the night came on this drive.
1st and goal at the Explorer 4-yard line. Receivers left and right. Full house backfield, and here is the give to Frank, the fullback. He stacked up, maybe got a yard, if that much. Tristan Frank on the dive play, and they do give him a yard down to the 3. 2nd and goal right there.
Of course, all that good work on this drive by CM will be for naught if they can't punch it in here on 2nd and goal now. Must finish this drive off.
Pierce looking to the sideline. getting a play. Eagles made a substitution. And on 2nd and goal, double wing formation. They put a man in motion to the left side and pitch it back to him. He's hit in the backfield and gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no further. That was Eaton on the carry. And for the Explorers, it was big James Malone who made the contact 2 yards deep in the backfield. And give Eaton credit, he got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal at the 3.
Eaton's done some good work on this drive. He's been one of their primary ball carriers and did a good job, as you mentioned there, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now where do you go here on 3rd and 3 if you're CM? That counter worked really well earlier.
Double wing formation, quarterback sneak, it's Pierce, he's in, or is he? Yes, touchdown, touchdown Eagles. Wow. The umpire was making a signal that wasn't touchdown, but finally the side judges made the touchdown for the signal. A 3-yard touchdown run for Braden Pierce, and the Eagles are on the board.
And I really like the play call there because you know you've probably got 2 downs to punch it in. He goes with the quarterback sneak, and Marquette not looking for that on 3rd and goal from the 3. That's a play you would run more in a shorter yardage situation, a yard or 2 to go, but catches him off guard a little bit, and he takes it into the end zone.
Chandler Powell with the extra point attempt. It's up high and through the uprights. Good. 6:05 remaining in the first half. The score now, Marquette 14, Civic Memorial 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Need a school or sport?
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts.
For about 2 yards.
At 99 times out of 100, you're better off to just grab it and go straight over the field. Certainly on a kickoff like that, I think he would have been better off.
Explorers now start 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. This is their 4th possession. They've scored on 2 of 3 possessions. The second, the one in the middle, ended in a turnover.
They've had good field position tonight for the most part.
They send trips to the left side and hand it to Swingler, who goes straight up the gut, crosses the 40, takes it out to the 42, but a flag thrown by the referee from behind the play, and that's usually not good news for the offense. That may be a hold against the Explorers. Swingler picked up 6 on that carry, and the indication is a hold against the Explorers. That'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and we'll replay first down. So Marquette now with its 4th penalty of the night. They overcame some penalties on that last possession with the 66-yard touchdown pass. And they walk it back. So they're going to walk it back from where the flag was lying, which was at the 32. So they'll take it back to the 22. And it'll be first and about 26 because the penalty is from the spot of the foul. And here is Morgan hitting Blatchford on a slant out to the right. Blatchford takes it, I said Morgan, it's Ware. And Ware takes it out to the 35-yard line. So a pickup of 13 on that play.
That might have been Ware's best throw of the night. He really threaded the needle that time to Blatchford on that slant.
Blatchford 3 catches for 79 yards. No, 3 catches for 90 yards.
Including the 66-yard touchdown reception on the last drive.
2nd and 11, Explorers from their own 35-yard line. Here's the give to Swingler. He's hit in the backfield and wrapped up for a loss. As that time the Eagle defense dominated the line of scrimmage, and there were 3 Eagle defenders right there to take on Swingler as soon as he got the handoff. And that'll go as a loss of 2, a loss of 3 back to the 32-yard line, and bring about 3rd and 14.
Hasn't happened a lot tonight, but a little more pep on the side of the Eagles right now. Good coming off a good possession and cutting this lead in half to 14-7, and the defense playing with a little more energy this possession.
Clock rolling with 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Marquette leading 14-7, and the Explorers face 3rd and 14 from their own 33-yard line. Ware back to throw, he's hit and gives ground and now is sacked all the way back in his own 20-yard line. So a loss of 13 on that sack, and he had some indecision back there. He saw the defenders coming, and rather than just throwing it away, he pump faked once and then decided to try and elude, and that didn't work and cost him about another 5 yards.
Yeah, nobody was buying the pump fake, and he got sacked by Eli Jones. I think eventually he's going to get credit with that sack, but there were several Eagles in the backfield.
And now the Explorers with some confusion trying to get the punt team onto the field. This time take a timeout. It comes with 4:04 remaining in the first half. The score, Marquette 14, Civic Memorial 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be 2 places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville. Did you know I can be 2 places at one time?
And the Eagle return man, Alex Glover, standing inside his own 45. Veloff gets the kick away under some heavy pressure. It's a high short kick, and it takes an Eagle bounce, and the Explorers will down it at their own 45-yard line. So a 25-yard punt by Veloff, and the Eagles start in great field position.
You know, really, Sam, that's a couple sloppy possessions in a row for the Explorers. They were kind of bailed out the possession before by that 66-yard touchdown pass from Ware to Blatchford. But a couple possessions where they've had some penalties, and then the sack on this last possession. So the Eagle defense starting to play a lot better, and their offense was solid last time too, with a nice putting together a nice drive to get back in this game. And now really good field position here to start at the Marquette 47-yard line.
And the Eagles, on their last possession, fashioned a 70-yard touchdown drive. And they'd like to keep that momentum going. And now the Eagles with some confusion. You can tell us the first game, can't you?
You can, right.
And so they take a timeout, and we'll do the same. 3:53 remaining first half. The Eagles trailing the Explorers. It's Marquette 14, Civic Memorial 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
St. Peter and Paul and Evangelical. Thanks for being here tonight and joining the game.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Powerhouse.
Yes.
Highland. And you'll hear that as game 2 of our broadcast doubleheader tonight here on the Big C. So best of luck to the Redbirds. We can root in that one, can't we?
We can, yes.
Yeah.
Got to stay objective here, of course.
I'm trying. First and 10 Eagles from their own 47, or at the Explorer 47-yard line. Receivers left and right. Pierce under center. Double wing formation. The give to the fullback right up the middle and nothing doing. The Explorer defense just clogs everything up, and Chandler Powell goes nowhere. No gain on the play. He might have lost a foot.
Great job by the Explorer defense, as you said. Just no room there whatsoever to run. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 now.
So the Eagles with only 3 first downs on the night, and they all came on that last possession on that 70-yard touchdown drive. The big play there, the long pass from Pierce to Eli Jones. Jones is split wide to the right side. He is big. Eagles put a man in motion to the right side, and Pierce rolls to his right, lets it go downfield. He had a man, and there's a flag. That's going to be pass interference against the Explorers, as Austin Eaton was open at about the 20-yard line, and I think that was Caleb Ware who was a step behind him. Ware went up, appeared to get a hand on the football, but must have also gotten a piece of Eaton.
Well, I don't know. From up here, it certainly didn't look like much, but they throw the flag. For a second there, it looked like maybe that was going to be a touchdown. Eaton had a step.
Holding against the Eagles, interference against the Explorers, offsetting penalties, and that's a break for Marquette.
Yeah. Eagles thought they were going to be marching 15 yards down the field on that pass interference. Instead, offsetting, and now just a duo.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the Explorer 47-yard line. We're down to 3:03 remaining in the first half. Marquette led 7-0 at the end of 1 quarter, extended that to 14-0 early here in the 2nd quarter. Now it's 14-7. Here's a quick out to the left side, complete, as Chandler, that's not Chandler Powell, that's number 4, Spencer Powell, makes the reception, but we have a flag on this play as well, and the officials are now getting into mid-season form, aren't they?
I think that's going to be on the Eagles as a whole.
They didn't call many penalties in the first quarter, but it's picking up here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
And that was going to be about a 5-yard pickup on the completion from Braden Pierce to Spencer Powell. But I'm sure the Explorers will accept the penalty and take the 10-yard walk-off from the spot of the foul. They move it all the way back to the Eagle 41-yard line, and it becomes 2nd and 22 Eagles right there.
A tough spot for CN. They're not really a team that's going to make a lot of explosive plays on offense, and you might see them look for Eli Jones here. He's probably their most explosive offensive player, and he's split out wide to the right.
John Blatchford, man-on-man coverage there. Pierce back to throw, looks in Jones' direction, and then he's sacked. Sacked for a loss on the play, and for the Explorers, making the tackle was Zach Forte, a linebacker who was in on that play, and he throws Pierce for a 6-yard loss.
Pierce might have had a little bit more time than what he thought there, as he stepped back in the pocket and immediately tried to step up in the pocket, looking outside for Jones, and didn't really give it time to develop, kind of ran into that sack a little bit.
3rd and 28 Eagles from their own 35-yard line. Now time becoming a factor, 1:55 remaining in the first half. And the Eagles may run it just to keep the clock rolling. They do, they run a counter play, and that goes for a loss of 2, as Austin Eaton, I think, was the man on the carry, and there was nowhere for him to go, and now the Explorers, I think, are going to take a timeout. They do. That's their 2nd, and they will force the Eagles into a punting situation. The Eagles will force themselves into a punting situation.
Mike Parmentier can't be happy with that possession there. You've got the lead trimmed down to 14-7, a chance to tie the game, and good field position. They started at the Explorer 47 and just went straight backwards, and a couple plays negated by penalties, and looked like they were going to have a big pass interference penalty, but they just went on the march the wrong way, and now they'll have to punt it away, and the Explorers should get pretty decent field position.
Marquette will send the freshman, Javion Morgan, number 1. They don't have him listed on this program, height and weight, but he's not very big, is he? But he's just a freshman.
Right.
What are freshmen, 13 years old? And he's seen a lot of action here in his first varsity game. He's only been in high school.
Teams defense.
He's only been in high school for 10 days, and he's out there, playing. Oh, the Explorers nearly blocked the kick, but now Morgan will return from his own 34, find some running room to the right side, and he is buried, bumped out of bounds out at the 39-yard line, but he didn't shy away from the contact, did he?
No, he's taken a couple big shots tonight. One on offense, he ran a slant and got popped pretty good, and that time he took another pretty good shot, but pops right up and heads back out to the huddle.
Well, it was on the previous Eagle punt. Marquette had Swingler back, and he didn't field the punt cleanly, so I guess they said, well, the freshman can't do any worse than that.
Right.
Plus, they're trying to conserve Swingler's playing time because Peebles not playing tonight. Swingler playing both offense and defense, so maybe giving him a break on special teams as well. 1st and 10, Marquette from their own 39. Ware runs the option to the left side, pitches it back, and here is Swingler, and he goes nowhere. Gained maybe a yard out to the 40. Did not get out of bounds to the far sideline, so the clock continues to run with 1:06 remaining in the half.
The Explorer offensive line did a really good job that time getting a good push. I think Ware maybe pitched it a little too early. He didn't really make the linebacker make a decision. He pitched it to Swingler before the decision had to be made, and the Eagles were able to then concentrate on Swingler and bring him down.
And then in that case, I think if you're Swingler, you have to get out of bounds.
Right.
Down to 43 seconds now remaining in the half. 2nd and 9, Marquette from their own 40. Ware in the pistol formation. 2 receivers to each side of the field. Back to throw, Ware, a hit and sacked. Oh, what a hit by the Eagles, number 13, Austin Eaton. And he came on a blitz and just buried Ware, and then came very close to getting a penalty as he stood over him and taunted him just a bit.
Austin Eaton's had a good ball game, though. He certainly a candidate to possibly be the Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game, which we'll, of course, name following this contest.
Right, the Munganast Alton Toyota postgame.
That's right.
Now down to 17 seconds remaining. The Eagles took a timeout. And the Explorers will be facing 3rd and 17. I'm not sure why the Eagles took a timeout.
Yeah, I guess
Would you have been happy if the final 17 seconds ran off? I mean, why would you give Marquette a chance to
if it were me, yes,
throw a long one, but not sure what transpired there. There may be some other reasoning there that I'm not aware of. So both teams huddled around their coaches over at their respective sidelines. Mike Parmentier talking to his defense. Daryl Angleton talking to his offense. And Marquette now facing 3rd down and 18 from their own 32-yard line. And the Explorers taking a lot of time. And the Eagles do have 1 timeout remaining. So if Marquette doesn't get a 1st down, Marquette will have to punt. Well, they want to put 32 seconds on the clock, so that changes things a little bit too. It had run down to 17, but apparently Coach Parmentier had indicated at the end of the play that he wanted the timeout, and the officials perhaps didn't see him. So they reset the clock at 32. And so the Explorers facing 3rd and 18 from their 3rd and 17, actually, from their own 32-yard line. Will they be conservative and be satisfied to set up in punt formation? It appears they may be. Now they shift out. They set up in a tight formation. Now they shift out of it. And now whistles and flags prior to the snap. And Marquette set up offside again. They did, and it's the freshman, Javion Morgan, on the far sideline that apparently was too close to the line of scrimmage, or over the line of scrimmage. So that's a 5-yard walk-off against the Explorers. 30 yards and penalties in the first half for Marquette.
I don't know if that will alter the play call much, just that 5 yards. It's 3rd and forever.
3rd and 23, Marquette, from their own 27-yard line. Ware in the pistol formation with 2 receivers to each side of the field. And he drops to throw. Now scrambles to his right, drops the football, picks it up on a bounce, under pressure inside the 15, and sacked all the way back at the 13-yard line. A loss of 14 on that play, and the Eagles used their final timeout.
Well, and how fortunate was Ware that ball bounced right back up to him.
Well,
if that gets away and the Eagles recover, maybe that's why Coach Parmentier called that timeout.
And I'll guarantee you when they look at films, Coach Angleton will say, next time don't try to scoop that up on one bounce. He did,
right?
But they're coached to, you fall on that football.
Right?
And he's lucky he didn't lose a fumble inside his own 15. They put the ball down at the 14-yard line. They've got to get out to the 49. So what is that, 4th and 35 or something like that.
Yeah.
4th and forever.
And you would think here, be interesting to see what Coach Parmentier does, if he wants to come after this punt and try to block it, or set up a return.
You're in tune to WBGZ Alton, just a couple of minutes after 8 o'clock. Riverbend High School football on the air. The local rivalry, the Civic Memorial Eagles, made the trip here to Alton to take on the Marquette Explorers. The Explorers leading at 14-7. And, you know, the last time Marquette punted, now the Explorers will use their final timeout as they're trying to get things set up for what they believe will be a big rush by the Eagles. The last time Marquette punted, the only time they punted, their punter, Riley Veloff, was under a lot of pressure and got the kick away. And it was a short kick that rolled out for a 25-yard net. But at this point in time, there's too much time to try to run the clock out. Sometimes if you're down to just a few seconds, you tell the punter just to run around. Yeah. Take it and run around, run towards your end zone, and hope time runs out before you go down. But they are going to have to kick the football. And I guess basically what they're trying to do here is make sure they got their blocking assignments set up. And this is not something you get to, you know, when you're running against the scout team in practice, it's kind of hard to practice this very much. But the Eagles have one man deep. That's Glover, Alex Glover. And they have 10 men on the line of scrimmage. They've got 8 in the box. Yeah, you know, if you're really adventurous, you can run Blatchford on a slant and let Veloff. And now the Explorers, with a hard count, the Eagles jump offside. So procedure against the Explorers. And so now they walk 5 more off against Marquette and put the football down inside the 10, down at the 9-yard line. I thought CM jumped, but they called procedure against Marquette. So the hard count caused a Marquette lineman to jump. Now Veloff 3 yards deep in his own end zone. He gets a good snap and gets the kick away. And kicks it away from Glover. It hits at the 35, and the Explorers, Blatchford downs it at the 34. So the Explorers avert disaster there, and now their defense will have to defend 15 seconds off the clock and 34 yards of territory.
Yeah, and CCM probably put it in the air here, maybe try to get a first down and get out of bounds to stop the clock, and might have time for 2 plays if you can do that.
A lot of strategery there.
There is, yes.
Now the officials, I don't know what all the discussion is about, but finally they get the sticks set. The Eagle offense is set to go. 1st and 10 at the Explorer 34-yard line with 15 seconds remaining in the half. Marquette leading by 7. Pierce takes the snap, 3-step drop from the pistol, lets it go deep down the middle, and that is broken up at the goal line, incomplete. A dandy pass by Pierce, and he had a streaking receiver down the middle. The receiver, I think, was Eaton, and Caleb Ware was there on the defense, and it was a jump ball there for a moment. It finally fell incomplete.
If I'm seeing here, 8 seconds left, I'm going to try to throw it up and let Eli Jones make a play, but he's headed for the sidelines maybe.
He is, indeed. Now 8 seconds remaining in the half. 2nd down and 10 at the Explorer 34 for the Eagles. This time, Pierce under center. Puts a man in motion to the right side, drops the throw, launches it deep down the right sideline, and that is incomplete. Well defended by the Explorers, but another well-thrown ball by Pierce. And it's going to be a 3rd and 10 with 1.9 seconds remaining. Pierce has completed 2 of 5 passes for 38 yards, but he's thrown some good ones, and the Explorer defensive secondary has played well here on this series. So let's see what happens here. Well, there's no doubt what they're going to do here, is there?
You got to do it again, got to go deep. And again, Eli Jones on the sideline. I don't know if he's having some injury issues or.
And I'm surprised the Explorers don't have more defensive backs in there and play a little prevent, but they're putting a big rush on here. James Malone hits Pierce, who bounces off, but finally another lineman comes in there and makes the tackle. Who was that? Was that 44? Yes, Will Hurst. After Malone made the initial hit on Pierce, Will Hurst was there to finish him off for a 14-yard loss, and that's the final play of the half. At halftime, the score, Marquette 14, Civic Memorial 7. Back with some halftime chatter in just a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sport.
That's the first half.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There is also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered. Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered. Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at mhi1962.com or call 46-50505.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I could be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
He was on the big league. He was on the big league.
I bet Lovey Smith gave him that. So the Explorers have the ball teed at their own 40-yard line. Riley Veloff set to kick it away. The Eagle Deep men standing back at their own 10-yard line. And it will be returned by Alex Glover from in the end zone. And he returns it out to the 20-yard line, but he was 2 yards deep in the end zone, and I think they finally blew it dead, and they're going to put the football down at the 20-yard line.
Which is about where the return came out.
Yeah, the return came out to the 20, but
it should have been blown dead once he went in the end zone.
In high school football, you cannot return a kick out of the end zone, and now the officials are having some discussion as to what happened there, and I don't know what this indication is. The officials just seem totally clueless about what was going on.
One thing we know is they will take their time in deciding here, you would think. They still haven't, they're still discussing.
Well, it was clear he was at least 2 yards deep into the end zone.
They did tell us about a new rule, though, before the game started, that they are now going to start the clock when they snap the ball. We didn't know that was a new rule. We thought they'd been doing that for a while, but.
Well, I don't really understand why all this discussion, because the return took it out to the 20, and if they call it a touchback, it'll be at the 20. Or did they say the return man took it out to the 25? It almost seemed like they blew the play dead before they had tackled the runner.
Yeah, first, no question about it, I think. And the CM offense was oblivious to the fact that anything was going on. They broke the huddle and ran up looking for the football, and it was nowhere to be found because it hasn't been spotted yet.
Now the referee just signaled for the clock to stop, but it's been stopped this whole time.
By the way, if you haven't stopped the clock, we got to do that. They're going to kick it over?
Yeah, they're going to kick it over. I don't understand what that's all about. And Darrell Angleton not happy down here on the near sideline, saying, my goodness, my kicker put it 3 yards deep, so why do I have to kick it again and give CM another opportunity? You know.
Well, I'd love to hear this explanation.
Well, I don't understand what's going on, and the Marquette coaches here on the other end of the booth, they aren't happy.
Nope.
Darrell Angleton isn't happy, and he's got 3 officials trying to explain it to him, including the referee, who seemed to be the most clueless of all. But it's I really don't understand it. If it was an inadvertent whistle, well then you put the ball down where it was if it was an inadvertent whistle. If it was 3 yards deep in the end zone, the way we saw it, then you put it down at the 20. But I don't understand why they would choose to re-kick here. But they're going to. So none of that happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, start over.
So we're all set for the start of the second half, and Veloff puts a toe into it and drills this one to the 3, where it will be returned, and that's Eaton for the Eagles out across the 20 to the 25. Now, I was going to say, you know what, if he fumbles there and Marquette recovers, then Mike Parmentier is going to be going nuts, saying, I should have had the ball at the 20. But nonetheless, we're set for the offense and the defense to take the field, and the Eagles will start 1st and 10 from their own 25. And I think that's a first for me.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I've never seen that. We're going to have a do-over because the officials don't know what they're doing.
First week for them too, I suppose.
That's kind of like
we haven't made
the
mistakes,
1972 gold medal basketball game between the U.S. and the USSR. Oh, let's do it again. 1st and 10 Eagles, double wing formation. Pierce takes a snap, drops to throw, under pressure, hitting the backfield, breaks a tackle, crosses the 25, takes it out to the 30 and steps out of bounds just shy of the 35-yard line. And Pierce turned what could have been a sack for about a 9-yard loss into a 9-yard gain out to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, very fortunate there, or not fortunate, good play by him to break out of that tackle.
2nd and 1 for the Eagles from their own 34-yard line, just underway here in the second half. Don't forget, game 2 coming your way tonight. Alton and Highland from southeastern Madison County. Receivers left and right, double wing formation, and the give to the fullback on the dive play, and nothing doing there. Chandler Powell rocked as he was hit at the line of scrimmage, and he's slow in getting up. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Eagles.
James Malone on the tackle.
Well, you don't want to get hit by James Malone too many times.
Nope.
I'm telling you. The kid is a monster when the Friday night lights are turned on. He's a nice kid, but on the football field, look out for big number 60. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles from their own 34-yard line. Again, receivers left and right. I don't see Eli Jones back out there. Now Pierce goes on the quarterback sneak and picks up 3 out to the 37-yard line. And the 4th first down of the night for the Civic Memorial Eagles.
I think there has to be an issue with Eli Jones, either maybe an injury or cramping. He sat out the last series of the first half, and
he's a two-way
back out there now, but
he's a two-way player. Yeah, he is out there now. So it could be they just give him a blow every once in a while on offense because he's their only returning starter on defense.
Right.
But when he's not out there, you miss him because he is a big guy, 6'5", 220. 1st and 10, Civic Memorial from their own 37. The pitch to the right side, and good running room there, and nearly first down yardage for the ball carrier, Joe Whitworth. And Whitworth picks up 10 out to his own 47-yard line, and will it be enough for the first down? His first carry of the night.
It is a first down. And good carry by Whitworth, and showed some explosive speed, something we haven't seen a lot of from the CM running backs. Eaton's had some good carries, but that was just straight speed from Whitworth.
The 5th first down of the night for the Eagles. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. This the first possession of the second half. Receivers left and right, a man in motion to the left side, and they give it on a counter right up the middle. And that's a gain of about 7 on that carry. And that was Chandler Powell once again. No, it was Frank, the other fullback, Tristan Frank. And he did pick up 7 down to the Explorer 46-yard line.
A couple times they've ran that counter now and had some good success with it.
And the Eagles now starting to get a little traction out of their running game. This drive started at their own 25. They're down to the Explorer 46-yard line. 9.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Marquette with a 7-point lead. 2nd and 3 Eagles. Whitworth in motion to the right side. They run that counter again, and that's going to be first down yardage, a gain of 4 on that carry. And it was Austin Eaton that time. And the 6th first down of the night for the Eagles, the 3rd on this drive.
2 drives, they've picked up 3 first downs. And no other first downs on any other drive.
32 yards on this drive thus far for the Eagles. All on the ground. 1st and 10 at the Explorer 43-yard line. 2 receivers to the left side, double wing formation. A man in motion to the left side, and they pitch it to that man. And he tries to turn that left corner, cuts it up a little bit, and gains a couple. On the carry was Austin Eaton, a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8, Civic Memorial at the Marquette 41-yard line. The Explorer defense trying to find a way to shut down this drive. The Eagles 3 first downs on their touchdown drive in the first half and 3 first downs on this drive so far. Now a completed pass out to Austin Eaton for first down yardage down to the Marquette 30-yard line out to the right side. And a gain of 10 on that play. And another first down for the Eagles.
A little screen play that time for Eaton. Pierce let the pressure get to him, and the offensive line didn't do a great job getting out in front, but Eaton was wide open after the rush got to him.
Pierce has completed 3 of 6 pass attempts on the night for 48 yards. The 7th first down of the night for the Eagles, and now they have more first downs than Marquette. 1st and 10 CM at the Marquette 30-yard line. And now the center forgot the snap count. Everybody went, and the ball didn't come back. Only the 2nd penalty of the night for the Eagles. And it moves the football back to the Explorer 35-yard line. 7:43 remaining 3rd quarter. Marquette with a 14-7 lead. They once led 14-0. But the Eagles driving here on the first possession of the second half. Braden Pierce, the senior quarterback, sends the team to the line of scrimmage. Eli Jones split wide to the right side. 2 more receivers to the left. A single wing to the left side. And Pierce rolls to his left, lets it go deep down the left side, intended for Austin Eaton, and that is broken up. A good defensive play back there by Caleb Ware on another jump ball, and both Eaton and Ware had a chance for it. Ware was able to bat it away.
Yeah, nice play by Ware. He's done a nice job playing quarterback for the Explorers tonight. Made some good defensive plays in the defensive backfield as well, and he makes another one there.
2nd and 15 for the Eagles at the Explorer 35-yard line. Marquette with some defensive substitutions, running some linemen in and out of the ball game. Big James Malone stays on the field there, playing on the right end. The nose tackle is Zach Forte. They've had a lot of pressure on Pierce, but the Eagles have been rolling Pierce more here in the second half. Now, here's that counter play right up the middle. Lots of running room at the 10 and pulled down from behind the running back, a gain of 21 on that carry. And who was that?
I think Nick Walker, number 33, with his first carry of the night, I believe.
A big carry for Walker down to the 9-yard line. And another first down for the Eagles, their 8th of the night. So Whitworth on his first carry reeled off 10, and now Walker picks up 21. And the Eagles have it 1st and goal at the Explorer 9-yard line. Pierce under center, double wing formation. Takes the snap, keeps it himself, steps out to the left, takes it inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. And that was all Jaden Pierce. I think it was going to be a quarterback sneak right up the middle. The Explorers clogged that up, and he just stepped to his left and took it down to the 2-yard line, a gain of 7 for Pierce on that carry.
Yeah, that was an interesting play. Maybe it looked maybe like even a busted play. He ducks out of there. Tough run by the quarterback and makes a positive play out of it, takes it down inside the 5.
Well, Pierce is big, 6'3", 185. And so He hasn't run much. He ran a 3-yard quarterback sneak for a touchdown, and they're on 1st and goal at the 9. A 7-yard pickup as he just stepped to his left and took off. And carried a couple of tacklers with him. 2nd and goal, Eagles at the Explorer 2-yard line. A man in motion to the left side, and they pitch it to that man. That's Eaton, and he's hit and buried for a loss. Back to the 4-yard line, a loss of 2. And leading the way for the Explorers, the first hit there was Aaron Gregory.
That great play that time by Gregory. Nothing doing for the Eagles, and now some decisions to make play calling wise. We've got an Explorer player down on the field.
Eaton was slow in getting up, and now an Explorer defensive lineman slow in getting up, but he gets up under his own power. And that's Jack Parker, one of their linebackers. And he's a key player in that defense, walking slowly towards the near sideline, but didn't really need any help once he got up.
No, but he'll be out for this play for certain, and a big play it is.
3rd and goal, Eagles at the Explorer 4-yard line. So they stopped the clock for the injured player to amble to the sideline. And that gave the Eagles an opportunity to get their offensive package set. 3rd and goal at the 4. Pierce under center. Eaton in motion to the left side. Pierce right up the middle on the quarterback sneak, and he doesn't get there. He got down to the 1, and it's going to be 4th and goal at the 1. And what do you do here? I guess you go if you're the Eagles, don't you?
Oh, sure, I would think. And might see a quarterback sneak again. That's a play that Coach Parmentier has gone to a couple times tonight.
4th and goal. Officially, it's going to be the 2.
That's a long, it might be a little lengthy for the quarterback sneak. He did score on it from 3 yards out, but that was a little bit of an element of surprise, and I don't think you'll have that here.
Well, they might want to go wide, knowing the Explorers are stacking it up in the middle. 4th and goal at the 2 for the Eagles. And here is Pierce, keeps it himself out to the right. They stack him up. The Eagles say he's in. And the officials say what? They say no. They say no, and the Explorers held them. A couple of Eagles offensive linemen signaled touchdown. The officials came in and spotted the ball just shy of the goal line, but now we have discussion by the officials, and have they put the football down? Let's see. And they signal a touchback, so apparently it was a fumble into the end zone that the Explorers recovered.
Well, that's an even better play for the Explorers, obviously. So instead of having it inside their own 1, they're going to have good field position, or not good field position, but better out to the 20.
So apparently a turnover, a fumble by the Eagles, which they lost, and the Explorers recovered in the end zone. Or maybe the Eagles recovered it, and they said, well, no, you can't. No, the Explorers had to have recovered, didn't they?
Yeah, and now Coach Parmentier,
he's
beside himself on the sideline.
Well, a number of the Eagles signaled touchdown.
Right.
The officials looked at each other for a moment, and finally the side judge on the far side came in and marked the ball just outside the goal line. Then the officials huddled. Some discussion ensued, and they signaled touchback. 1st and 10 Explorers from their own 20-yard line. Man, that was crazy. And a direct snap to Swingler, running out to the right, and he goes nowhere. Tackled at the 20-yard line, no gain.
Well, you talked about the importance of the first drive of the second half. What an interesting one it was, as the Eagles march all the way downfield, take it all the way down to
yards.
1, and then get stuffed on 4th and goal, and worse than that, fumble it into the end zone, and Marquette gets a touchback.
No gain on that carry by Trayvon Swingler, who started fast, but they've kind of shut him down more recently. Swingler, 10 carries for 39 yards.
Yeah, it was.
2nd and 10. At least they didn't say let's do over on 4th and 2. 4th and goal at the 2. Ware takes the snap, hands it to Aaron Gregory, trying to sweep the left side. Gregory tries to turn it upfield and dives forward for a gain of 2, maybe 3. They'll put it down at the 23-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Explorers. And, of course, the last thing Marquette wants to do is throw their defense right back out onto the field.
That was a long drive. A lot of ground churned up by the Eagles, most of it on the ground. They were out there a long time. And
ate up about 8 minutes off the game clock.
Right. So the Explorers need a first down here just to keep their defense off the field for a bit.
3rd and nearly 7. Ware, quick pass out to the right side. It is incomplete. It was thrown low, intended for Trayvon Swingler. He grabbed it and turned upfield, but the official said nope. You trapped it off the ground. If it hadn't been a trap, he was going to run for a first down after making a good move, but they blew the play dead. That's the first incompletion of the night for Caleb Ware. And now Marquette will send their punter out onto the field, Riley Veloff. Back deep for the Eagles, standing inside his own 45, is Alex Glover. Now he backs up inside the 40, back to the 35. Veloff standing at his own 10, awaiting the snap. Gets a good one, gets the kick away, and drives it away from Glover. It takes a Marquette bounce inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line, and that's where the Eagle offense will take over. 1st and 10, so a 3 and out for the Explorers. Civic Memorial, after the second half kickoff, drove 75 yards to the goal line, fumbled into the end zone on 4th and goal at the 2. The Explorers go 3 and out, and the Eagle offense is right back out there with 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter, and Marquette leading 14-7.
This could be one of the most lopsided quarters of football we see in terms of time of possession, but no points on the board yet, and that's obviously where the game's going to be decided in the end.
Yeah, I think that Marquette possession lasted about 1 minute on the game clock.
If that, I think,
Because it ended with
it was
an
under 4
pass.
when they got it.
Yeah.
Minute 39.
A minute 39, we're told officially. So the Eagles have had the football the entire 3rd quarter except for that minute 39. Now Pierce back to throw, sets all kinds of time deep down the left side, and incomplete. He overthrew his intended receiver. That was Spencer Powell up there. Now Powell is shaken up as he was injured when he hit the ground. John Blatchford was back there in coverage. Blatchford did not let Powell get behind him, and Pierce, that was one of the few throws tonight that he didn't put it right on the hands of the receiver. And it appears, luckily for Powell, who's down and injured, it looks like maybe a cramp. As it's the Explorer trainer attending to him here on the near sideline. They're trying to stretch him out for a cramp. Well, it's not.
You never get through the first week without a cramp.
You know, last year when Marquette and CM kicked off out at Hauser Field, it was 96 degrees at game time.
Right.
So it was about 20 degrees cooler here tonight than it was a year ago, but it's still, a warm summer evening, and some of these players are cramping up.
It just not. And I heard Coach Parmentier talk about this week wishing maybe that they had a little more practice time allowed by the IHSA. But then saying his team was ready to go, maybe he doesn't want any more practice time.
Don't forget, following the game, we'll name our Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game. Who will it be? Somebody might make a big play here before this night is over and turn the tide. Marquette with a 7-point advantage, but the Eagles really turning on the gas here in the second half. 2nd and 10, Civic Memorial from their own 37-yard line. Pierce in the shotgun. Takes the snap, 3-step drop, quick pass out to the left side, hits an underneath man, and he just slips down. Making that reception for the Eagles was Joe Whitworth. He had some running room, but as he went to make the cut, his feet went out from underneath him, and he picks up 5 on that reception.
Yeah, just a case there of a player trying to maybe do a little too much. If he just catches it and keeps going towards the sideline, that's going to probably be close to a first down. Instead, he trying to make a move, trying to make a juke, and instead falls to his knee.
3rd and 5, Eagles from their own 42-yard line, down to 2:15 and counting, remaining in the 3rd quarter. Pierce from the shotgun takes the snap, drops to pass, underneath route and incomplete, very nearly intercepted by the Explorers' Will Hurst. He played that beautifully and was about a half step shy of picking that one off and turning it into a pick 6 probably.
Yeah, that was a great play by Hurst and a big play by Hurst, and now the Eagles will have to punt after a 3 and out. That's a big possession by the Marquette defense.
Now the Explorers are going to have a timeout because they only had 9 players on the field to return the kick. And so that timeout comes with 2:08 remaining here in the third quarter. It's Marquette 14, Civic Memorial 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
And the Explorers send Trayvon Swingler now back at his own 25 to return this punt. They get the kick away. It's a high kick, and Swingler signals for a fair catch and takes it at his own 30-yard line. And the Explorer offense, which hasn't posted a first down in a month of Sundays, back out onto the field to try to get something going here, nursing a 14-7 lead with 2:01 remaining here in the third quarter. It's Alton and Highland. From Highland, that's game 2 of our broadcast doubleheader. Tomorrow, Sports Talk comes your way at 11 o'clock. Sports Director Brent Birkland in with scores, highlights, coaches, interviews, and more. And then after that, South Central Conference action. You'll hear complete play-by-play coverage of tonight's Roxana Southwestern game. 1st and 10 Explorers from their own 30. They put Gregory in motion and hand him the football. No, Ware keeps it himself and follows his blockers out to the left. Finally turns it upfield and gains about 3, maybe 4 on the carry, out to about the 34-yard line for Caleb Ware.
We're in the same position score-wise as we were at halftime, and it just has the feel that the next score, the next touchdown might win this game.
So a gain of 4 on the carry by the Explorer junior quarterback, Caleb Ware. Ware, a two-way player, and he has distinguished himself on defense. 2nd down and 6 for the Explorers. Trips to the right side, the wide side of the field, and here's the handoff to Swingler. Swingler out to the right, finds some running room. Down, oh, he's tripped up at the 40 and manages to surge forward to the 45-yard line. He was about a half step from a really big gain there. About 11 on the carry and a first down for Marquette.
Yeah, finally a first down for the Explorers, and Keaton Lowen tripped him up and kept that from maybe being 6.
And now the Explorers have another player down and injured. And it's whoever that is, he's cramping up too. You can tell as soon as they start stretching those legs out, it's like, you know, if they tore up their knee, they're not going to stretch the leg like that. So the warm evening taking its toll, even though it's very pleasant here for the spectators and for the broadcasters. Right. It's still a little warm and humid. And
we're not wearing a helmet, shoulder pads, and all that stuff.
Listen, you can have a 3-hour practice and not go as hard as they go on game day. And Marquette has a number of players going both ways, and so that takes its toll as well. But the Eagles had a player earlier who had some cramping issues, and now Marquette has a player down with some cramping issues as well. And he gets up and walks off the field. That's Kyle Bagnell, one of their senior captains. And Bagnell in there as a fullback in some of their sets, so he comes to the near sideline and he'll get some, he'll hydrate, as they say.
Yes.
They used to tell us, drink some water. Now it's hydrate, young man, hydrate. And they roll the clock with 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Marquette 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line after that 11-yard pickup by Swingler. This is when it starts to get tough for the broadcasters too, you know, early season.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to cramp
Nearly
up a
3 quarters in, yeah. Get a cramp in my brain. 1st and 10, they put Gregory in motion to the left side and give him the handoff. Gregory trying to turn that left corner. He does. Gregory to midfield. Down the left sideline. Bumped out of bounds at the 40-yard line after a 15-yard pickup. It was Swingler leading the way, and Gregory was very, very patient. And boy, when he gets ahead of steam, he's like a locomotive. A pickup of 14, as they say. He was bumped out at the 41.
Yeah, they've really discovered something here maybe tonight in him, as he's had a really solid game, and that was a terrific carry. He showed some power earlier in the game. That time he showed some speed getting the corner, and Lowen again knocks him out of bounds, and Lowen saving a couple touchdowns maybe on the last couple of plays for the Eagles.
Trips to the right side. Ware in the pistol formation with Swingler to his left. And the give is to Swingler right up the middle. Sidesteps a tackler and takes it straight ahead down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 for Trayvon Swingler. And suddenly the Marquette offense looks better than it did since midway through the first quarter.
Well, it's amazing what getting one first down can do for your confidence level as an offense sometime. And that seems to be what's happened here. Marquette hadn't picked up a first down in quite some time, as you mentioned, and they pick one up, and now they seem to be on the march.
Swingler, 12 carries for 55 yards, and that's the end of the third quarter. The score, same as it was at halftime. The Explorers 14, the Eagles 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella. Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments.
Fourth quarter, 2nd and 5, Marquette at the Eagle 36-yard line. The Explorers with a 7-point lead. Now Marquette shifts from their spread into a tight formation, that single wing formation. And Ware barks out the signals, takes a snap, and takes it straight ahead. Caleb Ware, first down yardage inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 7 on that carry, and the 8th first down of the night for Marquette, only their second here in the second half. The line of scrimmage, the Eagle 29-yard line. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles came oh so close to tying it there late, as well into the third quarter. With about 4 minutes left in the third quarter, they had a 4th and goal at the 2. They thought they were in. The Explorers thought they stopped them, and as it turned out, the Eagles fumbled into the end zone. Marquette recovered. The Explorers then went 3 and out. The Eagles went 3 and out, and now Marquette on a drive that started at their own 30-yard line. Here is the give to Aaron Gregory. Gregory, big hole to the right side. Gregory on his feet inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. Aaron Gregory, and boy, he's got a burst, doesn't he?
He really does, and runs with authority and no dancing. There is a flag down.
There is a flag. Illegal shift by the Explorers will negate that gain of about 18 yards.
I thought they had 2 men moving at the snap, but I didn't see the flag until late.
And so they discuss it with the Eagles. Well, this is a no-brainer. They'll accept the penalty. That's the first Explorer penalty here in the second half, but their 7th of the ball game, and a very costly penalty. Yeah. Instead of first and 10 inside the 15-yard line, they're going to have it 1st and 15 at the Eagle 34. They might go back to that play. Swingler got most of the carries in the first half, and Gregory's had a couple of big carries here in the second half, and they may ride him a little harder.
Well, he's a big back with some speed and power.
He's not in the backfield now. He's split out here to the left side. Swingler in the backfield with Ware on 1st and 15. Now they put Gregory in motion. Fake the handoff to him, and Ware tries to run it himself up the middle, and the Eagles were not fooled. A host of Eagle tacklers led, I think the first man there was big number 70, Byron Sherfy, and they throw Ware for a loss of 6, a loss of 7 back to the 41-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd down and 22.
Peyton Phillips there as well for the Eagles, and just a big possession for both teams here. If the Eagles or the Explorers can get this into the end zone and extend it to 21-7, you're certainly feeling good about yourself.
Now 2nd and 22 Explorers, 2nd and 21 at the 41. Ware back to throw, lets it go, and it was nearly intercepted by Eaton, or that's not Eaton, but one of the Eagles defenders had that one lined up, and it was just out of his reach. I think that was number 33, Nick Walker. And I thought for a moment that Caleb Ware had thrown a pick 6.
Yeah, that would have definitely changed the complexion of the game there. As it is, it's a completion and a 3rd down now.
Yeah, who made the catch over there on the sideline? I'm not sure who the receiver was, but it was
Begnell.
It was Begnell, Kyle Begnell. We had the cramps just a moment ago for a gain of 4 on that play. And now here's a running play, and this is Gregory to the left side. Gregory on his feet spins out of a tackle at the 30 and driven down out of bounds after stepping out at the 28-yard line.
That's a big run, though, because now you can go for it.
A pickup of 9 on that carry by Gregory.
Or kick.
Well,
they're bringing out the kicker.
They have confidence. Riley Veloff is a senior kicker, and they have confidence in him. This is going to be a 45-yard attempt from the near hash mark out of the hold of John Blatchford. 9:56 remaining in the 4th quarter, and this would make it a 2-possession game. They line it up. The snap, the spot, the kick, and it's a low line drive. It may have been partially blocked at the line of scrimmage. It rolls about a foot deep into the end zone, and the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20. So that one never had a chance, and I think the trajectory may have been too low and hit something at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like never got up high enough and maybe didn't quite catch all of it. But a big play, or a big play for the Eagle defense to get a stop there and not allow a score.
So the Explorers got 2 first downs on that drive, but misfired once they got deep into Eagle territory, and the Eagles have life. They showed the ability to drive the football on their first possession of the second half, and they need to go 80 yards to get a potentially tying touchdown here. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Braden Pierce takes the snap out of the shotgun, drops to throw, lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got a man open out there and overthrows him out near midfield. The intended receiver was Alex Glover. He had a couple of steps on the nearest defender, but launching that about nearly 40 yards downfield, Pierce just overthrew him a bit.
Just a bit, and good job by the Eagle offensive line that time. He had all kinds of time to throw that football.
The other thing is Glover's not much of a target. He's 5'7". So you don't have to throw it too far over his head for it to be overthrown. Other than that 133-yard reception by Eli Jones, they haven't even targeted him.
Yeah, they've tried to make some plays down the field in the passing game, but been unable to for the most part.
2nd and 10 Eagles, quick wide receiver screen to the right side, and the pass is completed, but the receiver goes down to a knee at the 22-yard line as that completion went out there to Drennan Hausman, and a completion good for 2 yards. Hausman's first reception of the night. Now it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Eagles.
A little surprising, as much as Coach Parmentier likes to run the football, 14-7 in the fourth quarter, and might have a possession here late where you don't run it at all.
From their own 22-yard line, the Eagles on 3rd and 8 put a man in motion to the right side and give it on a counter to Eaton. Austin Eaton, a gain of 3 to the 25-yard line, and it's going to be another punting situation, I would guess, for the Eagles. And yeah, here comes the punting team. Still 8:35 and counting remaining here in the fourth quarter. Marquette with a 14-7 lead. And the Eagles will send their punter back. That's Joe Whitworth. He stands at his own 13-yard line awaiting the snap. The Explorers have the freshman, Javion Morgan, standing back at his own 40-yard line. It shows you what kind of confidence they have in this freshman. And Whitworth is going to run with it, and the Explorers are going to tackle him at the 20-yard line. I don't think it was designed to be a run. I think he saw a heavy rush coming. I thought he was just going to step to his left and kick it there, but he took off running and ended up losing 7 yards on the play, and then to make matters worse, he's injured on the play. But the Explorers dodge a real bullet there, and it's disaster for the Eagles as Marquette will take over 1st and 10 at the Eagle 19-yard line.
Yeah, golden opportunity now for Marquette to expand this lead. They'll have great field position. And I'm with you. I thought he was just going to take a step to his left and punt it away, but he pulls it down and makes an attempt to run with it. That was just an interesting possession from the get-go for the Eagles. Passing on 1st down and 2nd down, then a run on 3rd and long, and just haven't been able to get it going much offensively. Really 2 drives in this game where they've been able to move the football at all. One they scored the touchdown on, and one where they fumbled at the Marquette 1.
And then to add injury to insult, Whitworth shaken up after trying to run out of punt formation and being hit by a couple of Explorers. So Marquette in their blue jerseys, blue pants, and silver helmets. The Eagles in their white jerseys, white pants, and the purple and gold piping, along with their white helmets with the Eagle logo on it. A big crowd, lots of folks from Bethalto over on the in the far stands, and the Marquette side pretty full. Well, I think completely full over here on the near side. So this is probably one of the biggest crowds we've seen at Public School Stadium in a number of years for either a Marquette game or an Alton High game. And they're still attending to Whitworth, and while they do, we'll take a timeout. 8:02 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's Marquette 14, Civic Memorial 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports. Eagle punter Joe Whitworth being helped off the field. It appears he suffered some kind of a leg injury, ankle, knee, something on that left leg as they help him off the field. And now the Explorer offense with an opportunity maybe to seal this victory. Marquette with a 7-point lead, 8:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 Explorers at the Eagle 19-yard line after Whitworth, trying to elude a tackler, took off running out of punt formation and was stopped on 4th down. Ware turns, hands it off, up the middle, Swingler move at the 10, at the 5, into the end zone, touchdown, Trayvon Swingler. A 19-yard touchdown run, a brilliant run by Swingler, and the Explorers lead by 2 touchdowns once again.
Well, it started with the big boys up front. Great job by the offensive line, opening up a big hole. Then he does the rest as he makes some great moves inside the 10 to take it into the end zone and really finish that run off and punch it in from 19 yards out.
Swingler's 2nd touchdown run of the night. And now Veloff will attempt the extra point out of the hold of John Blatchford. make it a 14-point lead. Well, that might be a nail in CM's coffin.
Could be.
They line it up. The snap, the spot, the kick, and that's a nice kick right through the uprights. 7:56 remaining, fourth quarter. Marquette 21, Civic Memorial 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Along with Nick Darr back at Public School Stadium in Alton, Marquette leading Civic Memorial 21-7, and Riley Veloff rifles this one down to the 5, where it's returned by the Eagles out across the 20 to the 25 to about the 28-yard line, and now the Eagles are going to be desperate to move the football. They trailed by that return, by the way, was by Alex Glover. And the Eagles trailed by 14 early in the second quarter and answered immediately to cut it back to 7. Had a chance to tie midway through the third quarter and came up just a hair short. Stopped on 4th and goal at the 2, as they fumbled into the end zone. And then the Explorers just got a big touchdown from Trayvon Swingler to make it a 14-point lead with just 7:45 remaining.
You know, there is time, though. I don't think it's certainly time to abandon a game plan of trying to run the football if you're CM. There's still time to do what you do best.
They need to matriculate the ball down the field, in the words of Hank Strand. Right. Incomplete pass out to the right side as Pierce tried to hit big Eli Jones out there, and good coverage by the Explorers. That was Morgan again, wasn't it? The freshman on the coverage?
Yeah, I think it was.
And he was on him like a blanket.
I thought maybe they were going to go 64 toss power trap in honor of Hank Strand.
Second down and 10 Eagles. This could be a long 7:44. The Eagles are going to pass on every down.
Right.
Trips to the left, another receiver to the right side. Pierce takes the snap in the shotgun, 3-step drop, launches it deep down the left sideline, and that is caught, but is it inbounds?
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, incomplete. As the receiver came back from it, the pass was underthrown. That kind of looked like Isaac Bruce in the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
It did.
Throw to that back shoulder, but he made the catch, but out of bounds. Pierce now has completed 5 of 13 for 55 yards. But he's throwing in desperation here. Yeah, you know what? Most of their shots have been deep downfield, too. They've thrown very little underneath.
Very little, right.
The things that they have thrown underneath have been mostly successful. Trips to the right, the wide side of the field. Pierce drops to throw, looking to his left. Now lets it go deep down the middle, and that is incomplete. A jump ball between a pair of number 33s. It was Nick Walker, the intended receiver for the Eagles, and Cameron Rainey for the Explorers. They both went up and went for the ball. There was a lot of contact, but as long as you're going for the ball, that's allowed.
Well, and Walker was open for a while. If Pierce steps up and drills it to him, that's a completion and a first down, but he floated it over the middle, gave the defensive back time to recover, and he did, and now the Eagles will have to punt.
Punting situation, let's see who's going to punt this time, because the other punter was shaken up. So now it's going to be Chandler Powell, who has done the place kicking, and now the Eagles have to call a timeout as they're trying to get the right personnel out there. It comes with 7.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Marquette 21, Civic Memorial 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Step up with help from St. Peter's True Value.
Just
Today,
one,
a
just
2-foot
one,
aluminum
just one.
step ladder is just $24.90.
Sam Stem along with Nick Darr back at Public School Stadium in Alton. Don't forget, following the game, we'll name the Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game. Trayvon Swingler with a couple of touchdown runs for the Explorers. Might be in the running. There might be others as well, and there might be some plays yet to come that'll swing that decision. But we'll, during the Munganast Alton Toyota post-game report, we'll bring that to you. So, Chandler Powell back in possession, stands at his own 15-yard line snap, but he gets the kick away. The Explorers didn't put anybody back, and CM's going to get a gargantuan roll out of this because it was a line drive kick. The roll's dead back at the Explorer 23-yard line, and now we have another Eagle down and injured.
I think that's the punter again.
And I wonder, he may have gone down with a cramp. Let's see. Hopefully that's all it is, because he is writhing in pain. But if you've ever had a cramp in your calf, you know how painful. Yeah. You think you're dying. You really think you're dying.
Yep.
So the player's still down and being tended to, and we should have told you about 15 minutes ago. You're listening to WBGZ Alton. This has been a long second half.
Third quarter went by fast. Well, CM had the football for the
first 8 minutes.
8 minutes of the third quarter, and mostly on the ground, and that went by in about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's slowed to a halt here in the second or in the fourth quarter.
And I wonder, hopefully Chandler Powell is just dealing with cramps, but they've got the Explorer trainer and the Eagle trainer, and now Mike Parmentier goes out there to check on him. I don't think anybody made contact with him.
No, I don't think so either.
And
now he's popping up and walking off under pretty much his own power.
Yeah, I think it's a cramp. So we've seen a couple of players on both sides suffer from cramps late in this game. And they just got to get it through the heads of these kids. They need to hydrate all day long.
Right.
Because even as cool as it is this evening, and it's been actually absolutely beautiful, and I don't care how many practices, how many two-a-days you have, you just don't have the intensity through the entirety of that practice that you do in a game, especially for these kids that are going both ways. So now the Explorers will try to make that clock run with a 14-point lead, 1st and 10 Marquette from their own 23-yard line, and ball security will be top of mind here. Here's Aaron Gregory trying to sweep the right side. He gets a block on the edge. Somebody sealed the edge, and Gregory drags tacklers with him out across the 30 to the 31 and 32-yard line. He's going to be very close to a first down, and they say keep the clock rolling because he did not go out of bounds, but he did pick up 11 yards, good for a first down.
Well, he's been impressive tonight. He's really shown a lot of things. Inside running, outside running, and a lot of things going for him. Speed and power combination.
The 9th first down of the night. Actually, the 10th, I think, for the Explorers. The 10th first down of the night. 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Ware takes his time, barking out the signals, turns, hands it off. This is Swingler, spins off a tackle, crosses the 35, and takes it out to the 37-yard line. Gregory, a powerful runner. Swingler, a slashing runner. Swingler with great quickness. And Diavion Peebles not even in the lineup tonight. They'll bring him back next week and unleash him on the modern-day Knights.
And don't forget Caleb Ware back there, too. So a lot of weapons to defend if you're an opposing defense against this Explorer team.
A 4-yard pickup for Swingler, 78 yards on 14 carries for Trayvon. 2nd and 6 Marquette. They shift out of the spread into the tight single wing. Ware takes the snap, keeps it himself, trying to find some running room up the middle, and they seal that off pretty well to the Eagles. And Ware actually lost a yard on that play. And I have caught myself about 4 times wanting to call him Andre Ware, but that's not Andre, that's Caleb Ware.
I've wanted to call him DeMarcus Ware a couple of times. So.
It's Caleb Ware, ladies and gentlemen, the Explorer junior quarterback. His first varsity start at the quarterback position. Clock rolling now with 5:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Marquette with a 14-point lead, facing 3rd and 7 from their own 36. Will they put it up? Ware takes the snap, hands it to Gregory. Gregory tries to cut it upfield, does, drags a tackler across the 40 out to the 42-yard line, and it's going to be 4th and 1 Marquette. Man, Gregory's been impressive.
He has.
Gregory, 9 carries for 64 yards. Let's see what they do here on 4th and goal. So far, no sign of the punting team. I said 4th and goal, right. 4th and 1.
Inside their own territory, up 2 touchdowns. This is a gutsy call.
If they take a snap.
Right.
And now they're going to let the clock run down and take a timeout. They do, and they're going to think about it. You know, you can always line up and go with the hard count.
Sure.
Take the 5-yard penalty, then send the punt team
Worth
out
the
there.
Shot.
Or if the defense looks confused or gives you a gap, you know, they give the quarterback the option. So a lot of opportunities here. But it is also a 14-point lead, and a first down would probably seal the victory.
It would, you know.
So we'll see what they come up with. Marquette next Friday night heads down to Breeze to take on the Mater Dei Knights. That's a renewal of a longtime rivalry as well. The Knights came up here and played at Public School Stadium last year, posted a victory. And the Explorers going down to Breeze for the first time in many years, but that was a long-time rivalry between the two Catholic schools. And then the Eagles, for the first time in I don't know how long, are going to play the East Alton Wood River Oilers down at Memorial Stadium in Wood River next Friday night.
And the Oilers were down in Breeze tonight, and we're winning that last check, 28-14.
Against Central, yeah. Riley Veloff in punt formation for the Explorers on 4th and 1. Stands at his own 29. They bounce the snap back to him. He feels it and gets the kick away. And it takes a Marquette bounce inside the 30, inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. And the Eagles, trailing by 14, will have 4 minutes and 10 seconds to try and figure out a way to get on the scoreboard twice. Have to figure out how to get on once first.
Yeah. They've definitely struggled offensively, other than really 2 drives in this game that they've been able to put together.
Kudos to Riley Veloff for fielding that snap that bounced about 7 yards in front of him and then keeping his cool and getting the kick away. A lot of kids would panic. We wondered why Marquette scored its first touchdown about 4 minutes into the ball game, and John Blatchford kicked the extra point. And since then, it's been Veloff, and we wondered why Veloff didn't kick the first one. Well, he also plays on the soccer team, and they had a soccer game tonight, and he wasn't back from the soccer game in time to kick the first extra point.
He's been impressive ever since getting here.
Blatchford lined one about an inch above the crossbar, and ever since then, it's been Veloff handling all the kicking chores. Now, Pierce, long pass down the left sideline, incomplete. Out there with the coverage for Marquette was John Blatchford, and the intended receiver was Drennan Hausman. And incomplete. And they just keep firing them deep.
Yeah, they've really taken a lot of shots and had no success other than the one big play to Jones in the first half.
On a couple of occasions, Pierce has completed 5 passes on the night. And most of those completions have been underneath. So, you know, you've got the defense dropping back. Why not bring a running back down underneath and pick up some yardage that way? And this is what they try and do here. But Pierce was under heavy pressure. Breathing down his throat was Zach Forte from his nose guard position. And Pierce didn't have enough time to hit his intended receiver, who was Alex Glover, underneath.
Yeah, the pass rush really threw that one off for CM. The play was developing, and he did break open at the last second, but it was Pierce had to rush it.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 Eagles from their own 19-yard line. The clock rolling. No, the clock has stopped with 3:58 remaining. They still stopped the clock with an incomplete pass. They haven't changed that rule yet.
They haven't changed that rule. They should.
I'd be all for it.
Yeah.
Right here. 3rd down. 3rd and 10, and there is a completion to Austin Eaton out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. A 22-yard completion and a first down for the Eagles, their 9th of the night.
Now CM needs to get up to the line and go as they stop the clock after the first down.
And now they roll it with 3:45 remaining in the 4th quarter. Marquette with a 21-7 lead over the Eagles. 1st and 10 CM from their own 42. 2 receivers left, another receiver to the right side. Pierce drops to throw a heavy pressure, and now he intentionally grounds it, and that's going to cost him yardage and a loss of down.
Yep.
I think he did that just to save his life.
I don't blame him.
There were 4 Explorers bearing down on him, and he had nowhere to go. Didn't have enough time to set and throw it out of bounds, so he just fired it at the feet of the defenders, and immediately the flags came out. That's intentional grounding.
It was, indeed, definitely.
Loss
Pretty
of down.
easy call for the official there.
Loss of down, a 10-yard walk-off. It's only the 3rd penalty of the night against the Eagles, and I'm not sure I blame Braden Pierce. I might have done the same thing.
Yeah.
James Malone and company were about to make a house call.
2nd and a mile.
2nd and 22, 2nd and 23. Now they set up a screen pass with a big rush coming, and they complete it, but it goes for no gain. Tristan Frank made the reception, but despite the heavy rush by the Explorers, the second line of defenders were there to defend the screen pass, and Frank no gain on the play after making the reception. Frank's first reception of the night. And now 3rd and 23 for the Eagles from their own 29-yard line. 2:50 and counting remaining in the 4th quarter. Alton and Highland coming up next. Jeff Alsman on the call for you from Highland. Now a pass out to the right side, and that is complete to Glover. Out for a first down by 1 yard, a 24-yard completion on 3rd and 23 to the Explorer 47-yard line.
There's a flag down, though, back at the 24-yard line.
Holding Eagles. So forget the first down, forget the completion. Marquette will accept the penalty, and it'll become 4th and about 35 or 40.
Yeah, maybe.
Not 4th, but 3rd. Oh, my. It's getting a little frustrating for the Eagles fans at this moment. They've hung in there, though. They're all still over there in the far stands, but not terribly excited.
That didn't do a lot for their hopes there, certainly, which weren't, chances weren't great before that play, and then the hold almost wipes out any chance.
So Braden Pierce brings the team to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 44, and now what do we have? Whistles and flags and timeout Eagles. 2:37 remaining in the 4th quarter. The Eagles trailing the Explorers. It's Marquette 21. Civic Memorial 7, you're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Did you know I could be 2 places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Stem and Nick Darr back at Public School Stadium in Alton. You've got a score?
Well,
out of town? The out-of-town scoreboard?
Yes, 41-41. Oilers tied with Breeze Central with about a minute left.
Go Oilers. Go Oilers. 2:37 remaining in this one. 3rd and 44 Eagles. Marquette leading by 14 points. Pierce back to throw. Lets it go deep down the middle, and that is complete to Austin Eaton. Out to the 35-yard line. A completion good for 20 yards, but it's going to bring about 4th and long.
Not a lot of times that you see a completion good for 20 yards, and you still have 20 yards left to go just about for the first down.
More than, yeah, it's 4th and 17. And, of course, they'll go with 2:08 remaining. The Explorers backing off a bit, creating a little room underneath. They're just not going to let anybody get behind them. Now a pass down the middle, and that one is picked off. Intercepted by Will Hurst at midfield, and the Explorers will run the final minute 52 off the clock and post a victory over the Civic Memorial Eagles for the first time since 1991.
Well, it's been a long time, and as you said, in large part because they didn't play very many times during those years.
22 of those they didn't play, but the Eagles have won 4 in a row.
A sweet victory nonetheless for the Explorers.
So that's just the first Eagle turnover of the night. And the Eagles next Friday night will be on the road once again down in Wood River to take on the Oilers, who are tied 41-41 late in the game with down in Breeze Central.
Yeah.
So things could be looking up for Wood River. Hopefully they can get that victory. The Explorers
I'll hear about not picking them in the pregame show this week from my Wood River friends.
Former friends. Yeah.
After tonight.
After
maybe.
that,
yeah,
yep.
Right.
After not picking them. Here's the give up the middle. Trayvon Swingler, and he powers straight ahead for 9 yards. Swingler, the Explorers' leading rusher, now 15 carries for 87 yards. 2nd and 1 Marquette as the clock rolls down to a minute and a half remaining here in the 4th quarter. Marquette led 7-0 at the end of 1 quarter, 14-7 at the half. That's the way it remained after a scoreless 3rd quarter, after the Eagles threatened, came oh so close to tying it. And then the Explorers tacked on another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 1 at the Eagle 41-yard line. Here's the give, and Gregory up the middle breaks a tackle. Aaron Gregory all the way down to the 25-yard line, a gain of 16 and a first down for Marquette.
Well, he's been really impressive off of him, and he and Swingler both have been great in the backfield, and you put Peoples back there as well. It's going to be a dynamic offense going forward.
Gregory 10 carries for 80 yards. Swingler 15 carries for 87 yards. 11 first downs on the night for the Explorers. We're down to 45 seconds and counting remaining in the 4th quarter, and Marquette, for the first time in a long time, will start 1-0. I can't remember the last time they started 1-0.
Yeah.
Win over Priory a number of years back in the first week, I think, might have been a 1-0 start. And they're going to let the clock roll down until